love, treat a real like you said a rush. I ain't tryna stress you, I'm tryna wet you up. Hit it from the back, stepping like I set you up. Relax, squeeze that.
Hey. Hey.
We together, it's a good sign.
What's up, bullies and baddies? Welcome back to the place where every dream gets bullied. I'm Naveen.
And I'm Sheena.
And we are the Bad Family.
What's up, y'all? Today we got some king crab legs, some shrimp, some potatoes, and fries. What you got, baby? Po' boy.
I got some po' boy, shrimps po' boy.
And then we got V-Love sauce. And then I got this regular spicy sauce right here. And today we're gonna be doing a Q&A, y'all. So we're gonna get right into it. You wanna say grace or what?
Gracious God.
Gracious God.
Let's do this. You ain't never seen Love
I'm praying on my food with somebody else. Nope.
You ain't never
Oh
seen
yeah, I
Love
did. I ain't know what you doing. Like I'm praying on my own food with somebody else.
Steve Harvey, he was like, all right, come on. Let me load this up, y'all. So it's just crazy good behind sauce. Crazy good. What is that from? Crazy good.
Kool-Aid?
Is it? It sound like it, but is it?
Okay, so the first woo.
You sound like you was doing a really bad remix of Andre 3000. Ooh.
All right. So. First question. I'm gonna be looking to the side, y'all, because I have my phone here, and we ain't got no teleprompter. All right. So the first question is, how do y'all deal with disagreements? You guys make relationships seem so perfect.
How do we handle disagreements? That's a good question. How do we handle disagreement? I feel like I just talk.
I don't like not talking. If I'm upset or something like that, I just say it.
Yeah. Just communicate at the end of the day. I know it's gonna sound cliche, but at the end of the day, like, if she feels some type of way, she gonna say, babe, I feel like this. I'm angry because I feel like you did this, blah, blah, blah. Or, I'm sad, or you know what I mean? I'm hurt, or I feel like I need more time with you, or whatever, and vice versa. Like, just talk.
No silent treatment. If I want more love, more touches, more money, whatever I want, I just communicate. And I don't try and do petty little things like hide his chargers and the better remotes and stuff like that. I could, but I don't. And then too, we don't yell at each other. I didn't grow up with parents yelling at me. That was foreign to me. And so even as a kid, I never liked to argue and to yell. So before we even got together, I told him.
No. That was me who said that.
No, man.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, go promise up. Here's the argument. Let's go.
That was me who said that. You remember? You remember that talk? You don't remember the talk we had about ground rules, about like not yelling at each other and blah, blah, blah.
Just playing, babe.
Regardless of who said it, that's what happened.
Yeah, we definitely not perfect. We human. Nobody's perfect. Everybody know that.
Nobody's perfect, hey. If you don't know, you gotta put your hands up. Hey, but you're perfect for me, rolling.
Nobody's perfect. The second question says, what does your family daily routine look like? It's different every day. We just tried to make a schedule. I get up, I sleep in. The van allow me to sleep in, y'all. I'm super thankful for that because I stay up all night. And he has this not saying, but motto, whatever you want to say. I don't have the same. I don't hold to the same terms. That if he can stay up all night, he could be man enough to get up and work and stuff like that. So he works, and then I get to sleep in. We kind of work around each other's schedule. We work around our mental health, honestly. So
Correct.
It's kind of all over the place. We don't have a set routine.
Nope.
Oh, but I just realized I ate out both of the eggs.
Okay. Ooh.
That was good too. Okay, next question.
Scroll.
I sanitize a pen so I ain't gotta touch my phone. So drag me if you come if you want to.
No, drop that, ain't you?
Yep. Tips on how you raise your babies. That's difficult.
Yeah.
Every child is different. Honestly, you just have to ask me a more specific question.
Yeah.
You know, like tips on how to get your babies to eat vegetables. Tips on how to deal with your child having the attitude. You have to ask me a more specific question because I can go on all day.
I'm gonna have to go. Get little mama.
Yeah. Yeah, if y'all hear Halo, she playing around in the back. What's up?
Back at it.
All right, y'all. Here's a lobster. We forgot to say that we had lobster as well. Did you lobster? Would you like some of this lobster?
Yes, I
These
would.
suckers be shrinking. Here you go, babe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The next question says, "How do you feel about having Halo, seeing that she wasn't necessarily planned?" That's my baby, you know.
Definitely.
And if I can go back, I'll do it again,
Yeah.
and again. And again, like I freaking love her, and I couldn't. Our family wouldn't be our family without her. Like her little goofy, funny self. Like Halo is a trip, y'all. Y'all think Rain's something else?
Yeah.
Just wait till y'all get a chance to see Halo in action. But yeah, I wouldn't change it.
I agree. It may not have been like a planned situation, but you know, it was definitely meant to be. You know.
Halo, she been here before, like the old folks say. I'm changed. Okay. What inspired you to take interest in the beauty industry in terms of makeup? Levine, what inspired you?
Well, you know, back in the Gap.
Honestly, it kind of happened by mistake. I used to work at this taco place called Taco John's, and this lady used to sell Mary Kay, and she was, you know, a white woman, and she came in. She was like, "Hey, I got some darker shades, and I don't have any clients, you know, for these. Would you like them?" I was like, "Yeah," and I tried it, and I was like, "Oh, I like this." And then I got some eyeliner, and then I tried eyelashes, and then I tried blush, and it just ended up to this how I am now.
No.
What?
It was a bit more extensive than
No,
that.
it wasn't. It was gradual.
It definitely was gradual.
That's what I'm saying.
But you went from just kind of dibbling and dabbling to dipping it in. You know what I'm
Really?
saying?
What's the next question? Royal is the oldest and the only boy. Does he feel left out of things he can't do with the girls? Because he got his daddy. No, you got boy things, you got girl things. Like, I could paint Rain nails and he'll go get on the game, or he'll actually watch. Like, you know, he'll say, "Right, oh, your nails are nice, Rain." He don't feel left out.
Him got his false jaw.
Yeah. Can you guys do more couples videos on date night ideas in the house? That is an amazing idea, and that's something I really do love. I got something cooking up for y'all. Y'all got something on my tea? Comment below. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, there is definitely something in the works on that, so stay tuned, be patient, etc.
All right, so how do you two connect when you have time away from the kiddies when they're asleep? Yo,
Connect or connect?
Okay, anyway, let me answer this because you know he don't like to keep things PG. Honestly, like date nights are like super creative. Like I have so many ideas that I could just throw out to y'all. Honestly, if you have kids, it's really hard, especially if you don't trust someone to keep your kids. Excuse me. You know, you got to do what you got to do, so you got to get creative, so it don't feel like you're in the house. Am I answering a question? How do you two connect? So either it's food, like trying different food, different game ideas, just setting the set. Like, you know how you have like a set like this? You can set a set in your house to make it seem like you're somewhere else. You know, inexpensive ways, expensive ways where you feeling a little. But yeah, like that. Have y'all ever wanted to quit YouTube?
On more than one occasion.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know. YouTube can be a bit much.
Yeah. There are plenty of times where YouTube feels like a job.
Yeah, and you know, I didn't start YouTube with the idea in mind that, you know, it would be
A full-time thing.
a full-time thing. And just being honest, you know, a lot of people do YouTube and they start treating it like a business right off the bat, and it's like I struggle with that because YouTube is such a passion. It's like we just now getting merch. Like just now getting merch. Like, yeah, YouTube is better when it doesn't feel like a job, being honest. Let me open this king crab so y'all can get a bite. Maybe not. Okay, here we go. Oh, I just weighed something in my lap. Oh, no. Okay. This. What? These folks don't know how to cook. They overcooked the crab. It was supposed to come out whole. Why you ain't eat it cold?
Why the you ain't eat it cold? The wrong with you?
Come below, you know where that's from. Nah, I'm gonna put this sucker together. Watch this.
Let me see what you got, baby. Let me see what you're talking about.
Let me
Ooh,
move these scissors out the way.
it look like seafood gravy.
Yup.
Ooh, Lord.
Oh, how I missed you.
Hey, that water was busting.
There's some more right there for you. I already knew it.
You know you the GOAT. Yeah. Where did that just go? In my sauce.
I ain't gonna lie, when you eat king crab, it's the perfect time to make a beat.
Oh, you talking about with the washing machine in your mouth?
Okay.
You said it and then gonna keep chewing like no, I wasn't gonna hear that. They're probably gonna hear it on them.
I hope not. Okay. We ain't gonna be able to get through all these questions, y'all. Are you a makeup artist? Because your makeup's always fire. I am a licensed cosmetologist. You get certified to do makeup as well. But honestly,
They don't teach skill though.
they don't teach you skill. So you can go to cosmetology school and come out and not knowing what's going on. I think I'm gonna choose one more question or two more. How much is YouTube paying, and when is it considered a full-time job? YouTube pays based on how much you work. It could be, you know, $2,000. It could be $10,000. It could be $20,000. It's basically on how much content you put out, and you know how well the video does. And not included sponsorship. So it depends on you. And when it's considered full-time, honestly, it depends on your means. Like some people, you know, have expensive cars. Some people have, you know, different types of bills. So it just depends on how much you need, you know, to survive. Everybody full-time income will not look the same.
Accurate.
Yeah. What's the most difficult part about being married?
How often?
What?
What?
No, I'm trying to think. What were you saying? Why? When I looked at you, you just kind of went.
Cause you went.
No, I was.
They gonna hear it too.
Well, it's just a little chunky then. When I move it, does it automatically. Anyway, what?
I was honestly gonna say something silly, so.
I don't know the most difficult part.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Honest,
honestly, I feel like if you communicate, bro, you straight.
Right.
You really straight. If you ain't on that petty stuff, you trying to grow. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna deal with stuff, but you'll be able to get through it. Like if you're on the same page.
You know what?
What?
I have an answer.
Go ahead, baby.
But I think that this is honestly one of the most difficult things in life, period, though.
How far?
Many as you want, baby. Seeing another person's perspective. Not just knowing it intellectually. Because knowing it and really understanding, sympathizing with it is way, way, way different. So...
Yeah, because of how you raised, too.
Right. There's so many things that play into how a person's relationship, you know, or how you will be in a relationship that you might not even realize is connected. And so, you know, if she raised a certain way and has been through certain events in her life, and then vice versa for me. We come together, and there might be one thing that's just really minuscule and don't really matter that much, but she see it one way, I see it another. And if we can't stop and realize that most of this has to do with just the lens she's seeing it through, and vice versa.
For example,
it'll be much easier to be able to communicate, to be able to, and it boils down to the communication part at the end of the day. So, we can't break it down and get to the bottom of it so we can get past it if I can only see it from one direction.
Right.
Yeah.
For example, if I've been through some childhood trauma where I say, hey, when it come down to our kids, they can't go anywhere, they can't spend a night, they can't have sleepovers, blah blah. And he grew up when nothing happened to him, and he's like, they gotta have fun, they gotta have a life, blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Something, I guess that's not even simple, but something like that could cause y'all not to be on the same page. And honestly, if you're not on the same page in your marriage, it's never gonna end well. Like it just, you have to be on the same page.
That don't mean you
not the same paragraph. You ain't gotta always be in the same paragraph, but at least on the same page or meet in the middle.
Like, and that doesn't necessarily mean, when she says it's not gonna end well, that don't mean, your relationship not gonna last. Because you could be in a relationship for a really long time and it be bad the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And then it could be bad and you could just accept it a certain way too. Because I know people like that as well. So, but being on the same page is so crucial. Your kids see that, they take advantage of that. And then they use those skills and go out into the world and use them in the same way that they used them when they was in the house, because they saw, mommy and daddy wasn't on the same page. Well, boss and boss ain't on the same page. And you know what I mean? It's just so much that could go wrong with teaching them how to manipulate because of y'all just not being on the same page. And then the cycle just, there's a bunch of things. Okay. I'm hungry.
I know a lot of y'all, particularly I would say y'all brownies, y'all was asking for the vlogs to come back, and why we don't vlog anymore. I feel like, life just happened. You know what I'm saying? Life really did happen. And I know originally we stopped doing the vlogs because I was so sick while I was pregnant. And it was just easier to just sit down and not have to walk around. Because every time I got up, honestly, I was sick. So we end up getting pushed into the mukbang niche, if that makes sense. Like, it just happened. Like, all of a sudden, mukbangs, you know what I'm saying? And I still don't really feel like I don't even feel like I'm a YouTuber. I still don't feel like I'm a mukbanger. Like, what is a mukbanger? Are we really you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. I'm just here, Yeah, but I think that's it, because I don't want this video to be super long. Comment below if you want a part 2. Or if you want the vlogs back, let us know so I can see how many people really want the vlogs back.
Right.
Because I don't think y'all really want the vlogs back. Because our vlogs used to be a little bit,
Vlogs used to be hard. Not gonna cap.
Alright, I ain't gonna cap. I'm ready to go to bed.
What?
Alright, y'all. I love y'all. Comment below a noodle bowl. Like Sweetie did. Comment below a noodle bowl. What I'm saying, noodle. You supposed to send me this snowflake? Noodle. Bowl with the noodles coming out. I love y'all. Don't forget to subscribe.
You so icy, girl. I'm a glacier.
Ooh. I swear you would have been still single talking about you so glacial, icy, oops,
Stop. What in the world is happening?
Glacier boy. Glacier boy.
Said I'm the milk, you the cookies. My 2 shoes looking goody. It's not a vibe, it's a boogie. For all the baddies and bullies, yeah. Picture you rolling with me, it's the year of the rookie. I got the team on the hoodie. And every dream getting bullied, yeah.